figured today we would do a little decorating for Easter or spring. I do have a few things. I don't have tons. I have like one bin that I will show you. And we're just gonna do my entryway table and a little bit on the dining room table, and we'll do some dusting in general for some cleaning. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. This is my entryway table. I already have a little bunny that I got at Hobby Lobby. I couldn't resist. I was at Hobby Lobby a while ago and I didn't get it. When I went back, they were 40% off, and they were almost gone. So yes, I ended up buying them. But this is what we're gonna work with. I think I'm just gonna clean all this off, keep what's down here to make life easy. And then maybe put some Easter things up here. Dining room table. So these are faux tulips that I've had for several years from Amazon. They're those real touch ones. So I think I'm gonna keep it real simple here too. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just moving my decor I have on here now and putting those in a vase and maybe some bunnies or some candles, and we'll see what we got. But that's what we're working with. All right, this is my tub of Easter spring decor. We're gonna go through this, see if there's anything I wanna keep. There's some things that I might have had that I haven't used in a while. So we're gonna go through that and then we'll clean and get decorating. We're gonna start by pulling things here out of the bin and we'll see what we got. All right, this is kind of wrapped up because it's my little ceramic bunny. I've had him for a couple years from Target. So that's why he was wrapped up in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put him over here to the side. Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. This was, I think, Joann's several years ago because there's no more Joann's. These are faux eggs I put in the Easter basket. So I don't know if we'll decide we still want to do that or not. We'll see. These are like little bunnies. I've had these for a while. This one is not doing good with her little basket there. Ears kind of, oh, there's her ears. So she's cute. And then she's cute. All right, and then we have this little bunny. He's so cute. I think he's cute. So we got him. This one with a carrot. He's cute. And then I couldn't figure out what this little bunny went to. He broke an ear, so he's damaged. And I was originally I figured out he went to this, like a teeter-totter. He somehow had a little toothpick thing up him. I don't know if you can see it, see? And I was gonna have my husband fix him, and it's supposed to look like this. But now that his ear is completely broke off, and I mean, I guess you could try to repair this, but this sits up in my garage racks, kind of like an attic space, but it's not in the attic. We have like racks that we store things in our garage. I think the heat just got to him and he's all bye-bye. So Christian's already got some of this Easter grass. I'm gonna use this because even though my nephew's older, I make him like a Easter bag treat thing with candy in it. So I can use this for that. And then this is other Easter grass that I've had forever, which I can put in this. If I decide to use it, we'll see. If not, and these tulips are so old. I've had these forever. Some of these don't look the best. Some look better than others. But you know what they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So maybe I can put this in the garage sale, someone will pick through them. And if no one ends up buying them, I'll just pitch them. And we'll just go from there. So I've got this Guardsman wood cleaner. So we're gonna use this on the entryway table. And this is what I have up here now. So I'm just gonna take a few things off of here. I have down here an Easter table runner that my mom made many years ago. And I think it's like super cute. Yeah, it's got some bunnies and stuff, but since, I mean, we're in March and Easter is April the 5th, I believe, this year. I want to have a month to look at this, so we're going to go ahead and put it out now. And then I'm just going to move this basket that's at the bottom and just going to go ahead and just clean all this off. Because I'm sure this hasn't been dusted in quite a while either. Basket back. This is my little table runner that I'm going to put here. I'm going to go ahead and put my table lamp back. Okay, now I like my ceramic bunny here, so I think I'm definitely gonna put him here in some fashion. And let me show you this ceramic blue bunny at the Target dollar spot, which I usually try to avoid the Target dollar, $3 bins. I try to avoid that because it is a trap, but I try to avoid it. But I saw him and I thought he was cute, so it was like $3. So I went ahead and got him. There's something sticky on him. All right, I went ahead and I wiped him off with the spray away glass cleaner to get the whatever that sticky spot was off. Here. And let's see, what else do we want to put? Maybe this little bunny. And I also have in here to see. I don't know. I'm thinking, because I want to put my tulips, I think that I have my faux tulips, the Real Touch ones from Amazon. I think I'm going to put those on my dining room table. So, I don't know. I still like this. So we could still maybe put that up there with some of my bunnies. And then maybe I could put my little Easter basket. Maybe I could put my Easter basket in this here too. Or would that be too much? Maybe take away this bunny, and this can go here, he can go here. Because I know they always say you want to group things in threes. This is some of that grass that I had. And then let some of my faux eggs in here. Uh-oh. I'm falling out. I have too much grass in here. Hang on. I'm not happy with this. Too much grass, so we're going to take some of this grass out. So this is what I ended up doing. I just took out some of the grass, did put some of the faux eggs. Not all of them are in here, but I mean, that's okay. I didn't want it to get over full. But I think it kind of looked just like this. I think this will work. I think it looks good. I'll show you here. All right, so this is what we have. So I'm just keeping it simple. So I just dusted that off down there, and I kept that basket there. And I kind of like this, simple. See, I did Easter groups of 3. This little bunny from Hobby Lobby that I said I got 40% off, I think I'm just going to keep him right here. I think I'm just going to cut off his tag. And at least for right now, maybe later on I'll stick him outside. But I don't know, I think he's cute right there. So that's what we got. I have this vase I'm going to put my faux tulips in. See, it's got a floral design in it. It's really pretty. It's Lenox brand. If you know anything about Lenox products, they're nice. I did not pay full price for this. I got this at a thrift store where they sell a lot of china and items like this. I got this several years ago. I don't know how much I paid, but I know it was less than $20. It might have been like 11. I know it couldn't have been more than 15. So anytime I go there, I look for the Lenox items, and sometimes you can find some great things. Now I'm just going to use my cleaner and clean off the dining room table. Now we're going to remove these table runners for now. Now I did actually Swiffer dust off my dining room table not too long ago, so it shouldn't be too bad. But I'm going to actually use this polish on it here. Flipped it this way and just kind of buffering it out. Again, it's not going to be perfect, but we're aiming for better. Okay. Now I have 2 table runners. This one my mom got me. We've seen a theme, I've never used it, but it's super cute, so we might use that this year. Then I have this one, but I think this one gives a little bit more color, so we're going to go ahead and use this one this year. I think I'm just going to put this in the middle. The tulips that I had because I feel like it was too many, so I took some of them off. All right, this is what I ended up doing. I switched out the little bunny with the one with the carrot. I thought it looked better. Like I said, I kept it simple, but this is what we have. Entertainment center that I have in my living room. So what I'm thinking is, and I actually just recently dusted all this too, so I'm not going to dust it again. Like when I say recently, it was like a day ago. So what I think I'm going to do is redo maybe a couple shelves here with a little bit Easter, or maybe over here. Again, I'm just going to keep it simple. We'll see what we're going to do and figure out what we're getting rid of and what we're just not going to use. All right, so these blue bunnies in the past I put on my coffee table, but I feel like mixing it up, so I think we're going to stick them up here. My cross. We're just gonna do a little rearrangement on this shelf, and I'll show you here at the end. I think I'm actually gonna put that here. I think that's kind of what it needs. All right, it's simple, but I think I like it. Okay, I ended up getting that artwork, the cross. I really like that with the cross and the blue. But Hobby Lobby, I think it was 40% off. It was originally $12 and something. I really like that. I think it ends up completing this look over here really well. So I'm really happy with it. All right, and then I got at the dollar Target spot. I forgot I had these also in that Target bag with my little blue ceramic bunny. These little gold bunnies, they were $1 each. If they were more, no, I take that back. The big one was $3. These were $1. Honestly, they're probably any more than that, I probably wouldn't have got them, but I thought they were cute. So I just put this right here on this side of my bookshelf or bookcase. Think like, and this is what I did on this side of the bookcase. Again, I just kept it simple. I just put those bunnies right there, kept everything else what I had. All right, this is what I did not end up using. That's the wrap stuff so my breakables don't get broke in the container. I think I did pretty good. I didn't use this sign. I mean, I guess I could find a spot for it, but maybe my sister will use it. I didn't use this little figurine. I didn't use my little ceramic bunny Dollar Tree from Indiana 2003. I had him out. I was put him originally on the dining room table, but then I didn't end up liking him with the, so I didn't use this little bunny. Leftover eggs, leftover grass. This table runner, since I used the other one, but I am going to see if my sister wants this one. She can just have it if she wants it. Extra tulips I didn't end up using. If my sister wants them, she can use them. And if she doesn't, I'll just keep these back. All right, this is what I'm getting rid of. Broke. The poor bunny. Help me. Oh, no, I can't hear. Yeah. Bye-bye. I can't remember if I showed you these. These were ribboned bows I had outside on a wreath many years ago. I've hardly used these, but they're all smashed, but they're usable. So might see if my sister wants these or a garage sale, and then those tulips. That's what I have. Thank you so much for joining me today. That concludes my simple Easter spring decorate. I know it was simple. I try to keep it minimal, simple. I don't like too much stuff just because the older I get, I find it to be overwhelming and builds anxiety. And it's just a lot to put away and it's exhausting. So just a little something to celebrate the season if you celebrate. So I hope you found some inspiration in this today. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.